Greetings everyone, and Grade here from another Company Rose 1 replay. So on the bottom left side as the US forces, we have angojeep. So on the top right side as the Wehrmacht forces, we got 29217. That's probably what I'm going to write down because I have no idea what that goes to.
What's next?
Second squad engineers got a quadruple engineer opener. Here's our engineer. We got a quadruple pioneer opener. Okay, so they're on similar wavelengths. You should see a lot of pioneers versus Brits.
Engineers in the field.
So 4 engineers versus 4 pioneers.
Hans must be napping. We took the point, no contact.
No barracks just yet.
What's our plan?
Engineers heading to the center of the map. Wehrmacht quarters being established is not going to do some sort of strange unskip.
Repair detail ready for action.
Ah. I thought Billy's also like, isn't that like a streaming site? Maybe mistaken. Either way, so it's a highly rated game. Howdy. Or you just leave your comments?
Munitions point is ours.
They get flagged? What if your comments got flagged off of YouTube? I worry about fixing that later.
Engineers, all good.
I saw them for a moment, then all of a sudden they disappeared. I think I'm going crazy. Pioneers moving around. Sector capturing up there. I wonder if the term Chinese, that's something that gets flagged on Twitch quite often. YouTube may have flagged it. And I don't really want to alt-tab because this game doesn't really support windowed full screen or windowed all too well. That's why I just do it in full screen. You have to alt-tab and stop everything, and tends to also break the replay.
Engineers get the piss pounded out of us.
Sounds like they're well matched.
Company territory now. Engineer
Sectors
ready and
captured
waiting.
on other sector up here. We got the gears over here. Have one Volksgrenadiers here, and the barracks currently deploying out a sniper because that's not a barracks. So we got a early sniper. I usually want to see if there's what weapons to play. I tend to see 30 cal first before a sniper. This map is not bad for early MGs, but also even for 4 engineers. So it's going to be hard to warrant the extra man. It would be a late MG as well, so probably not that great. So I think the sniper may be better for a 4 engineer opener.
Able company has the point.
I'll capture up pioneers. Sniper does connect on the Volksgrenadiers. Probably something the Wehrmacht players not really aware or expecting was the Port Weapons Center opener. Pioneers inside this garrison. Sniper gets a shot then the Pioneer. Just needs one shot and force back the Pioneers. 30 cal on the way. Probably a good idea to get the 30 cal put inside the church. Make things extra holy.
Engineer squad ready.
Or if do still there.
Listen here.
Here's looks like being a little bit incisive. Volksgrenadiers and a
Our front
Pioneer
lines
there.
are collapsing.
Engineers, eyes and ears. Engineers get the piss pounded out.
Pioneer's got order over there. He's trying to avoid this stuff here.
Able company has the point.
Walls of Volks, fires a shot, gets a good hit on the
Observation
Pioneer,
post
trying to
report we
force
are
him
losing a
back.
sector.
Why would better hit one of the Volks? Have the 30 cal facing the wrong direction. There's some free damage there as well. And there's motorcycle. This is not a good start. 30 cal may just get fully wiped here. Here's not fully reinforced. Here's here. Maybe a good idea for them to go for either airborne or rangers in order to help even out his composition of black and standard infantry squads.
Engineer unit lost.
Let's get a full wipe there. I think that's going to be a counter sniper. Airborne also offer the recon run to help detect the counter sniper. Volkswagen here, push way forward, motorcycle in a position just to spot. See the spotlight right there. Very useful of shining lights through trees. Early M2, not big surprise. 30 cal here.
Observation posts report we are losing a sector.
Listen up, squad.
And in Company Heroes 2, you can force fire through the ground. I've never seen anybody do that in Company Heroes 1. And Flamethrow's not force fire the ground. I don't know why. I don't know off the top of my head.
We're losing ground out there.
Sniper ready for battle.
Sniper is reviewed. The motorcycle's right there. I wonder, does he not have occlusion on? Occlusion allows me to see that glow right there. If he didn't have occlusion on, he may have trouble seeing the motorcycle as well. Either way, Volkswagen.
Sniper ready for orders.
Squad is ready.
Oh, there's two landmines there. And there's a US landmine there, landmine detonation. I think that was a Wehrmacht landmine. 30 cal, sent on up, motorcycles there once again, rifle squad moving around.
Engineers ready for the fight.
Riflemen and engineers could try closing on motorcycles. They have full health. There's the counter sniper. Did get revealed there. He saw him for a moment. Up in the flame thrower. Motorcycle backing on off. 30 cal forward. Engineers getting hit by the sniper.
Trying to flank us. Closing, get another belt in there.
Engineers taking a bit of fire.
Engineers, eyes and ears, ladies.
Rifle squad is being engaged! Coming up from behind! Covering fire!
Does hit
Sniper
there.
taking fire!
Now the barracks on the field.
Feeling about this, Sarge.
Will have access to something that does not require airborne or rangers. One. But either any doctrine still be useful.
Sniper ready for battle.
One of our units was
Engineers get wiped out by the
annihilated.
sniper. Very nice. US sniper is detected by the motorcycle and
Yeah,
spotted.
sniper reporting.
Out of detection.
Taking rifle fire!
Got a shot over here on this rifleman.
Ready.
Motorcycle, bit of fire there. It's a landmine. A number of volts here, both of them are 4 men.
Jihad on me.
Wehrmacht sniper gets a good shot there. US sniper
We
advancing.
are losing a sector.
Let's get hit there on one of the Volks. Could put around the Pioneers, forced back early. You better go with the Volks either way. They pose a bigger threat.
MG here.
Minesweeper there. I think he swept this. Didn't actually clean it up though. Nice. He put a landmine there since the motorcycle's been there quite often. He put a landmine there, just destroyed the motorcycle. Very, very smart. Does get the counter snipe there, moves the flamethrower squad. And sniper here, a little bit exposed, but safe enough now. Pioneer may
Crowds
get
are
wiped on
grabbing our
out.
territory. Composition B is in.
Really good
Troops can
landmine
now
placement
make sticky
there.
bombs.
In most situations, would not want to put a landmine there. In this situation, putting a landmine there was excellent.
Sniper
And we
reporting.
may see the weekly requirement minimum of sniper finding landmine. Folks do get suppressed there. Gets a shot there. Minesweeper make it cleaned up. Does spot the landmine there. And that one, that's a US landmine.
Enemy unit
He gets a
down.
wipe there. If he goes for infantry company, he may pull out some wire there with a rifleman or some sandbags, something to choke it up. 2 Wehrmacht landmines there. Plays a fan of double landmine.
The Axis hold the initiative.
And they're in a position where, say, a rifle squad would push forward and hit them both quite evenly across the squad. How effective that is.
Point is ours.
Hey, Panzer Command. That's not a Sturm Armory or Kreis Barracks. It's a straight up a Panzer Command. There's already got this going straight to tier 4. Maybe another sniper build kill.
Fuck, we're pinned! They got me! Oh, fuck!
Finds one landmine. Guys pre-stacked up. I don't know if this can finish off the rest of the squad.
Took the objective and checked in his condones.
Yard complete. Bit of fuel. I wonder if we already queued up the next structure. Guys not capturing that sector. And landmine detected there.
The Huns are taking our territory.
Another Wehrmacht sniper in the field. Capturing it. Avoids this landmine.
Loaded for bear.
And the still alive. Veteran suit 1. Pretty cow. Maybe a little far back. I think you can push it into this garrison. Second now capturing him up. Could use some medics. Does spot the other Wehrmacht sniper. Minesweeper gets swept once again.
Suck it up. We're all reinforced.
Landmine cleaned on up.
Sector being captured.
MG, here.
Sector is captured. Looks like he found the other landmine.
Our front lines are collapsing.
He does manage to escape on out of there. Actually, that angle.
Now we can sniff out those
Yeah, that's
mines.
probably that's Rocky Squad. Sounds like he found another landmine. Yep, he found both of them.
Krauts are
Ooh,
grabbing our territory.
those double landmines have been very effective. Rather than getting 1 or 2 models, is getting 5, nearly wiping out the
We
entire
hold the
squad.
initiative.
Very well
This
placed
rate we'll be taking
landmines.
Berlin by Christmas.
Wehrmacht forces pushing on the flank, going for more landmines
Point
here.
is being
Again,
taken
another
by the
double
enemy.
landmine, but this time won't chain double detonate like it did with the other ones. Critical firing away, hitting the Volks, but is now vulnerable to flank destruction. Volks Grenadiers may want to stop capturing, start running. Man points player.
Loaded for bear.
Throwing a lot of
Drop
fire
there.
here!
The sniper could start making his way down south. Does uncamouflage.
Enemy unit
Does get a
down.
counter snipe there. Very nice.
Shot. 1 kill.
Ghost player is playing the counter snipe game very well.
We got the point.
There we go. I wonder what structure is going for. There's Tank Depot.
We're losing a munitions point.
Has enough fuel for a M10 or Hellcat. A bit more manpower. There's a standard Panzer IV. Volks now engaging as well. Does the Rock Squad will win out? So here, the Rock Squad looks like they will win out.
Yes, sir.
Rifle squad has contact!
What does fall back?
We have captured the location.
Begin armored operations.
Armored operations. So now he has armor company selected. Bit more manpower before pulling out anything. Tank Depot the supply yard upgrades. I don't think he has sticky bombs research either. This Panzer is going to cause some issues.
Rifle squad taking fire!
Direct here on the guy. On the fall back.
Left flank moving up!
People.
One observation post down here.
Our supplies are in.
No, I don't
Field
think I've-
repair is now available.
I think we've seen a doctrine from the start just yet. Don't the pimp mounts out here. The mate's gone for terror. Got another Panzer IV on the field, so we went from mass Panzer IVs. I like to see that. Got field repair active. Got Hellcat on the build queue.
Hellcat, report.
Minesweeper squad bandits to the back of the map, and he will hunt him down. Saw nothing at the point, so decided to go north to the beach. As the Panzer wants to become the Panzer of the Lake.
Territory sector being
Or I
captured.
wanted to visit him. Not necessarily become him. Sure, this... Here's what it looks like out here. Big pond. So that could be... Try to find the Panzer of the Lake to get some wisdom. Hellcat and Panzer IV engage each other. Looks like they are roughly on equal footing. Does get another pen there. Keep checked by the Panzer rifleman squad. There's flank. Panzer IV rolls some misses there on the rifleman. The Panzer IV is pushing over here.
Objective secured.
Point captured. And got some debris being kicked up in the air. Forward. Pioneers here.
Victory point under siege. The Germans
Did
are
find a
moving in.
landmine there with the 30 cal. Perhaps both of them.
Hellcat, ready to roll.
Rock squad took some hits
Sniper
there.
taking fire.
One of the
Krauts
Panzer
have
IV
cut
force a little
forward
bit
supply
wounded.
lines.
Have another Hellcat on the field. That is a Wehrmacht landmine, not a US landmine.
Daring got us engaged.
Looks like they're captured on up. They're trying to get
Losing ground
theirs.
out there.
Sniper here.
Sniper probably against
Krauts have
Spotting
cut
this-
forward supply lines.
fire upgrade. None so far. He has 6 fuel, which is enough for another Hellcat. More manpower. Hellcat
Tank hunter here.
sneaking around. Looks like it's going to be another Panzer IV. I don't know what doctrine he's gone for. Let's take a look, see if it had anything. Yep, as I thought, he went for terror. That's actually going to be a full Panther. A big cat to engage the fast cats. Both of these Hellcats are camouflaged at the moment. Panzer are repaired.
We lost one. Cover his position.
Bunker here. It's probably going to be for a repair bunker. It could be for cash recovery bunker. Definitely not going to be for an energy bunker.
We have a lot of incoming fire.
Folks in here is taking a little bit of fire.
Panther deployed, ready for orders.
Panzer Panther. Another Hellcat here.
Bunker emplacement complete.
Landmine detonated right there. Cash recovery bunker, not a repair bunker. Rifle squad, make a crush. He will go sticky bomb. Make a nice hit from Panzer IVs. Panzer IVs stopping,
The enemy is
mostly
seizing our
stopping sticky bomb.
territory.
Last guy will put the sticky bomb off though. Gets the engine crit. After I still have plenty of health and has a fire score like the Panzer IVs. Takes a focus fire. Field repair can be easily overwhelmed with focus fire. Panther takes severe damage. He's not focus firing. snipers now engaging, or pioneers. One Hellcat does go on control. This Hellcat's playing health mode. Focus on this guy here. Good hit pens there. There's recovery bunker. Alliance as well. Good hits on the Panzer IVs. Pioneer does take a hit. Another field turret active. Damage and crit. Looks like overall poor control there by the Panzer IVs. Third bunker here. Panzer IV does go down. Goliath right here. Turns way forward. Gets a really good hit there. Field turrets offline. Panzer IV gets a main gun destroyed, a crit there. They want to hit the other one possible. And looks like everything's back on off each other. Volkswinger's engaging. Tree got destroyed. We've got propaganda war activated somewhere. And this guy here. Take time to destroy the carcasses, deny the salvage. Volksgrenadiers do beat the rifles, but may fully wipe them out. But does not have enough another repair. And he does have 2 engineers in the field trying to repair the gun up there.
We have a secured sector under observation posts report. We are losing a sector.
He lost the observation post, which he's still fuel income. Got another rifle squad in the build queue. Has 4 repaired. And he's going for Pack 38s.
We're all reinforced. Rifles.
Tank gunner here.
Repairs complete, sir.
Contact! Crowded!
Rifle squads push forward. Volksgrenadiers falls back.
Germans are seizing territory from us.
Carcass.
Able Company has the point.
Ready to go on the hunt.
Goliath on the field. North we do have the 30 cal advancing. Volksgrenadiers up here.
Hellcat, ready.
Engineer squad ready.
And now that's first level supply yard being researched. Volksgrenadiers do fall back, allowing the 30 cal falls back, not the folks. Now Pack 38 here.
Engineers taking heat.
Good shot there.
Taking hit.
Shots there.
Steering, engaging on.
Pack 38 set on up. Panzer IV here. Propaganda war was utilized recently. There's the Hellcat, or one of the Hellcats has been repaired up. It is Efficiency 1. Two of the Hellcats have Efficiency.
Okay, location is ours. Compatriots should go a long way in this war.
Hellcats play force. Sniper gets good hit there. Wehrmacht landmines being built. Does the Pioneer.
Yes, sir.
Tags off the Pioneer and captures off the sector. Have a bit of a VP lead for the Axis player. Minesweeper here, and of course got 2 landmine space swept.
Wait. Let me remove the cotton from my ears.
Does find this landmine and will sweep. Here's occasion, heavy cover, bit of sandbags here. Rifle squad sitting down to the mission sector. Another Vermont can't pull in the field, get it there on the rifleman. Most of this, what's we call it, trees have been crushed, so maybe a good spot for MG42 would be around here. May need to pull out some sandbags for it. Just got light cover and a bit of heavy cover here and there. Maybe pull out some heavy cover right here and let the MG42 have a pretty good arc of the region. Landmine here has been swept, but not been moved. We'll fire it, trying to clean up the landmine. He does recamouflage there.
The Yankees are attacking one of our OPs. We're losing a sector. The Yankees are attacking one of our OPs.
Triple Hellcat still there. There's a 4th Rush Hellcat. Landmine detonation there on the MP40 squad, forcing him back. Does not have any veterans on his infantry squads. And now got the 30 cal advancing.
Veterancy gained.
Now have the crack cocaine tanks. No more Panzer chocolate for them.
We are ready to
Attacking secure territory. We're losing territory.
Sniper Cal and rifle squads here. Engineers pushing up north. Which post has received the damage there from the Hellcat. Pioneer's going to
Supply
be
lines
repairing
are
it.
broken. We have territory cut
If he
off
has a
from supply.
moment, he can always eye for some pink traps here.
Location is ours. We've completed field repairs. Hey, rookie, think you can handle it? All right, folks, Grenadiers, new MP40s.
Try not to shoot each other.
Pack 38, ready.
Americans are seizing territory from us.
Landmine there.
We have finished bidding.
30 cal heading to that observation post. We use armed piercing rounds, help clean that up. MP40 squad engaging the riflemen. Forcing them back. He doesn't really need to worry about that. In order to the armed piercing rounds just hit a lot, which is the quite American way. Does find this landmine here, will
They
clean
are
up.
attacking secure
He has almost
territory
enough
of the
munitions for a
fatherland.
firestorm.
The Americans are capturing the sector.
Heard a
The
landmine
Yankees
detonation
are attacking
somewhere.
one of our OPs.
Not sure where it was, may have been just a Hellcat firing away. Observation post
The
does go
Yankees are
down, got
capturing
a US
territory from
landmine here.
fatherland in the glorious struggle.
But a cal
Honor
sets
and
up on
blood.
the good direction.
Sent his iron cross.
Goliath
Died in heroic action.
does get a good hit there in the... Transport finds that landmine, does have hits on his face as well. And now it's going to crush some of those wall segments. Not wall segments. Wrong game. My mind's time to melt. Need some pioneers to get that repaired up. Unfortunately, to capture this sector. And the map got the rock squad pushed forward, forcing back all the pioneers.
Seize their bloody munitions location with our signal shot.
Rock squad take a little bit of damage there.
Okay, location is ours.
Sector now captured. Couple landmines there. That's what I'm hearing. MP40 squad engaging the rifleman.
Volks, here!
Why does it seem like he's going so slow?
The Americans are capturing a
Wait, do they have
sector.
a tactical assault ability? Yeah, they're moving normal there. Don't really like that. The way I got the MP40 squad here, decapturing the sector. Couple landmine.
Incoming gunfire! Volks Grenadiers, hold steady! What is it?
Oh, sorry, I just saw some of your comments. I've been a little bit too focused. Ugh, I'm a little bit out of it at the moment. Oh, yep, Happy New Year and Merry Christmas.
Volks
You
Grenadiers
have
here.
Volks Grenadiers pushing up north. Or just standing right there for a moment.
all
Got
mine
Pioneers laying down
all
some
mine here.
observation post.
Americans are seizing territory from us.
Pronounce your name like Lucifer. Ah, got it. It has the same meaning. MP40 squad engaging the rifle squad. Got a rifleman now have the bar upgrade. Sorry, my mind's just really melted. Definitely on my last replay for tonight. I'm just losing all focus. Observation post now complete on the fuel sector. Have a forced retreat somewhere. Back to the US player. It's not been hyper aggressive with both players. Both players been leaving the armor in reserve. Hellcat here. Got the Panther in the middle of the map. Pack 38 ready to support it. Panzer
Grenades
4
have
way down
arrived.
south. No engine crit. It's an Indian corridor, but not from a landmine. But not from its landmine. Good landmine definition there. And now he's placing down 2 landmines next to each other. Pioneers moving around, trying to capture some sectors.
Germans are seizing territory from us.
Rifle squad has the objective. Enemy fire! MG squad taking heat!
Munitions point under attack.
As crossovers pull in the field, gets damage from that 30 cal. Engineers won't be able to do much to stop them either. I think I'm all heads back to that new sector after everything's being forced on back. You have now this helicopter 34. US player still requires the fuel incomes. They're not a 50
Enemy
fuel
unit
reserve.
down.
Looks like a Pioneer went down there. Rifle squad backing on off. We got the Hellcats here. Medic right there. Up north, got the MP40 squad engaging the rifle squad. This player has enough manpower while approaching. Population space for it. Needs 14 population space, so just needs more guys.
MG here.
30 cal. Could try getting the 30 cal moved. He has 2 snipers in the field. Hellcat heading up north. Only supply one supply yard upgrade. Finds the other landmine.
I am a rock. I am stone.
My mind melted. Him just saying
Ammunition
I'm a rock
delivery.
just almost
Demo
broke
charges
me.
available.
Got demolition charges. I was not expecting that upgrade.
We're
Looks
all
like he's starting. He is reinforcing the rifle squads. He's not trying to save up for make room for Pershing. He may just go for that lair as he start losing stuff. Rifle squad heading down south. Engage some of these forces. Good hit there on the Panther. Panzer 4 advance way forward. Some urging thought that was a Goliath.
Our
Goliath
forces
is
are taking casualties.
quite dead. Yeah, hit the. This player has lost a squad of riflemen or something. I hope he lost a squad of engineers.
Reporting.
Hansfowl's trying to find the Hellcat.
Point capture! Take fire!
That was some damage there. Panzer 4 and Panther rotating down south. Power trying to get these left here. The Volkswagen taking some fire. Pioneers taking a bit of fire there. Right squad charging the way forward. Minesweeper squad needs to fall back. Minesweeper does not get blown up there. Panzer 4 and Panther push way forward. Hellcat only took 1 hit so far. Panzer 4 looks like they took hits. But the right squad's advancing. Nice crosshair do take a hit there. At first, that sniper shot killed all 3 of them with them diving like that. And my mind is definitely noted right now. Panzer 4 and Panther push around. Rifle squad capturing this sector.
Point capture.
And he now has enough population space for the Pershing. He will put on pop cap. Demolition charge looks like gonna be eyed right there. It's in the rifle squad. Forced retreat there. He did not want to lose that medical bunker. He forced retreat to save the medical bunker. This is actually get out of free squad. Yeah, let's spot the AT gun there.
The enemy is down to 300 points.
There's number 4, forcing that. Pershing has been pulled in the field. Pack 38 trying to rotate around. Pack 38 rotating the wrong way. Transport receives the bomb hit there. It bounced, however. Pack 38 here. It's being hit from multiple angles. This Pack 38's missing, however. And to pick this one there, Pack 38 does get fresh grenadier on the Panther engagement first.
Casualties being reported.
Pack 38 trying to forward. Hands 4, that's his rear armor exposed. Due to prayer is not active, but should out repair the damage from the Panther. Grenadiers picks up the Pack 38, sacrifices the squad. A lot of tanks there, so he's really trying to hold the line. And pushing against the rear armor exposed, that's not good.
Enemy unit
Pack 38
down.
gets decrewed or full destroyed. Gets decrewed, Pack 38 gets good hit there, one Hellcats to go down. She takes some damage. Pass house connects. Computer repair activated once again. Pack 38 needs to retard towards the Pershing. Pack 38 retard towards the Pershing. Bounce there. Takes another bounce there. Nice crossroads
Losing
took
ground
severe
out
and
there.
pull back. And looks like he will lose the Pershing. So, he still needs a lot of repairs done. He only has the 1 engineer. He has 400 munitions, 450 munitions. He probably should activate field repair once it gets off course. Definitely top off all gas. Spend a bit of fuel. I think that's another supply yard upgrade. Yes, it is. Path now getting repaired up by the repair bunker. Tiger is now available. I love it still show all this time still the icon for the Tiger Ace, which I believe got removed when Enzo to the game when they introduced Tiger.
Hey, rookie, think you can handle it?
You must not keep the enemy waiting. The army can stop receiving fire.
Gunfire is lacking a lot of field control. Has a small flow of munitions, bringing the Firestorm. Forced retreat there. He no longer has enough munitions for a Firestorm. Got Hellcats here, prowling about.
German steel. So, I said to Herman, what mines are you talking about?
Let's fall back there. Panther takes a bounce. Person getting repaired up on combat. Snipers in the field. Person laying down fresh landmine on the sniper. And we got a forward HQ being dropped here by the Wehrmacht player. Efficiency gain, so he just got the extra efficiency on something. Light vehicles, like the M1AT guns. Visiting some of the nice crossovers. Motorcycle advancement 4, that landmine may be fully built, trying to hunt down. Ambush.
Repairs are done. Clear the breach.
Activate Vig by Volkswagen models. Wehrmacht Panther push way forward. And maybe we're for him not to go for King Tiger melee. He may for him go for regular armor and keep the King Tiger for later for emergency reinforcement. I think another Panther could be quite nice. Hellcats push way forward. There's double activity in this region. Speed affairs active. Needs to make sure focus fire. Activity getting hit by a sniper. This one's not looking around. He may want to bring a firestorm right here. That's working some damage. In fact, cannot be brought on in. Firestorm can be brought on in. The landmine definitely is by the bolts. Panther's got to go on down. Panther does go down. Here comes the firestorm. One of the Hellcats do go down, trying to salvage the carcass. As well as connects. Bounce on the Hellcat. That's unlucky. I was going to pick up this other Pack 38. There's a hit there. Made the church. And there goes the last Hellcat. These guys can fall back, get reinforcement. Good account engaging this field observation post again. He has a bit of field available. King Tiger deployed in the field. Hard to see a small little triangle, but here it is.
OP under attack.
Pioneers reporting to duty.
Attention. The enemy advances.
They must have raided the hill soon to find a replacement.
Right there by the King Tiger. That's plus one bolsters before. The VPs are very similar at the moment. Pershing's still alive. Pershing's unvetted. Or is that a different Pershing? That's 0 kills. Is it the same or different Pershing? Multiple Panzerfaust on the Pershing. Pershing massive fire. Good repair is active. He has enough munitions for more good repairs and allied war machine.
Munitions point
Pershing
under
on the
attack.
field, only the King Tigers on the field. Back 38's trying to creep their way forward. Maybe we're gonna go for some Sherman tanks. One Hellcat has actually too much fuel in reserve. Good job of consuming his fuel. Amazement field there. The cutoff sector captured. Which has a lot of fuel points that needs to make sure is secured. Engineers somehow broken on through. Engineers now trying to wire up the Panzer Command. I don't know how much damage our demolition charge does to a Panzer Command. Let's just say it doesn't happen all too often. Or at all. It's rarely ever see the demolition charge upgrade in the first place. Pack 38's engaging.
Casualties being reported.
Hellcat immediately goes on down. At this point in time, he may just need to get a Calliope to help barrage this part of the map. It's 800 manpower. Rock Squad does take a hit there. I suppose Sniper can help out with that. 4 HQ here.
Yeah! Sniper report!
Big bombs onto the King Tiger. Oh, it looks like it does. Well, nope, there's another demo charge there. That's not the multiple, just the
Calliope
same.
rocket battery available.
And I have a really short cooldown.
Not with a bit of a shitstorm here!
We're down to 200 points.
Snipers retreat them back, possibly get wiped on out. As command has gone down. Here comes Calliope rocket barrage. Pushing up here, rifle squad ready to support
The
by
Axis are capturing a sector.
a single engineer trying to get all the work done. I guess engine is critted. Also has rear armor exposed towards the Pershing. After gets good hits there on the Volksgrenadiers. After the in the region, post to get hit there. Rifle squad needs to go
taking one
sit
of our
down,
points.
force the rifleman squad. After before, trying to hunt down that AT gun. They just have to make sure you're clear of the King Tiger itself. This player is severely at pop cap since the sector's captured. These rifle squads could push along the left side, so I capture these sectors. I just realized something. He is going to town in this HQ. How? I looked away for one moment and everything is gone. He is getting very close to annihilation victory, and now there's a demolition charge at the front doorstep. If he retreats back, he explodes. You still have to destroy these structures here. This is somehow turned into a base race situation. How? I'm not sure. It just simply is. Did not get close to the demolition charge there. 30 cal supply set up over here to help hit everything that comes back home. Force retreats the rifling squad. That's the clone King Tiger. Trying to get that sector secured. Needs the population space. Does get the population space. And the Calliope help soften up the region. He's going to be a lot of reinforcements still. Pershing's trying to annihilate his opponent. Literally. But that's what it looks like a demolition charge explodes onto the HQ.
Our forces are taking casualties.
Volksgrenadiers and Knights Crossfighters are here. We do take out the engineers. King Tiger cannot respond to it. Pack 38s are trying to respond to it. King Tiger just camp right here, but this point is not decaptured. Another Calliope on the field. That Volks may be wiped on out. Yep, he's going to drive to the retreat point to crush the Volks, or maybe not.
We're losing a point out there.
Regular Grenadiers trying to decapture the sector. Force retreats the snipers.
Enemy unit down.
Saves point from being recaptured. King Tiger's trying to push his way forward across the culvert, or towards the culvert. He has no munitions, so losing HQ is not a massive problem, just a big problem. He also still has access to the 4 HQ to bring some pioneers as well to get this stuff repaired on up. He also has 2 pioneers here to get this stuff repaired on up. King Tiger here. Looks like he's trying to decap the sector once again. Calliope's trying to stop him. Takes the pioneer. Does not secure or stop the sector from being captured. Only one sniper fired their round shot there. Back 38's here. Here's the Pershing. Found a landmine and looks appear to be fully immobilized. I don't see a destroyed tread. There's the destroyed treads on that side. Destroyed tread. So the US player may want to go for field repair. Not enough positions for field repair. Maybe a good idea not to go for sticky bombs to get field repair going. Oh, there goes his missions.
We have territory cut off from supply.
Now the King Tiger is fully immobilized. Make it easy pickings for
Losing the fuel
the
sector.
YPs once they get off cooldown. Pershing's now down. He has a bit of manpower to work with. He's getting everything reinforced. He's actually running low on
Germans are
riflemen.
pounding our base.
I'm not sure he's trying to target the Knights Crossholders or the King Tiger there. Point does not get captured.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut
Does
off
take a hit
from
there from the
supply.
King Tiger, which damages the somehow from full health.
We're all reinforced.
Activates advancing. King Tiger should go down to this volley.
Enemy unit down.
Yeah. Now we've got a immediate emergency 3 German Calliope from that. Couple down bars there. Volkswagen's support. Rifleman squad charging the way forward. Calliope also charging the way forward.
Jihad on me!
Don't know how many bars a rifle squad can pick up. They can pick up both.
Take that weapon!
It only has the 1 rifle squad, 2 snipers in here. Ensure this cut off sector, giving us a lot more population space. Shoot up 2 rifle squads. Cancel both rifle squads. He may be able to Pershing or get pretty close to it. Maybe just cancel 1 rifle squad and
The
go
Germans
for
are
a
after one of our
tank.
munitions points.
Force retreat there. Every time he does use force retreat, that's 100 munitions. That's not spinning on the other very powerful off maps. You really want to try to keep the repair station there up and going. There's 2 repair stations. Maybe we gotta get
Enemy is
out
down
some
to
Panzer
100
IVs.
points.
Where Allied or the US player is down to 897 VPs. Here comes Calliope. The charge has become extra holy. Volkswagen's over here, engaging by the rifleman.
Cover his position.
Let's block this sector. Let's Knights Crossholders do some hits there. Knights Crossholders does go down. Doesn't hit this HQ bunker. Put some rounds of the buildings though.
Jawohl. Order, sir.
Oh, going for the VP. Good strategy right now. Rifle squad charging me forward. Push with VP. At this point in time, that the US player and the veteran player should play the VP games. One player is pretty low. And before he's trying to deal with the mission observation post, got a rifle squad here. I don't think this fragmentation grenade research. Never mind, fragmentation grenade has been researched. He's got caught up in the structure and annihilates that structure for its heresy.
The Yankees are grabbing our territory.
Take that. Man down.
Pretty cal there. The barrel player could try using that. He established it along the flank to keep it very secure. Yeah, just pick up the 30 cal, plant it over here, let it grow. A little bit of water. Put some water nearby.
Cowards attack our forward base.
Demolition charge there. Back 38 pioneers that reinforcement. Fresh recovery bunker still alive. There's a Panther. Which may be a little bit overkill. He's fighting against Calliopes. I think Panzer Force would be better. There goes a structure. Fort HQ captured. I wonder if he realizes not. He probably knows it's Fort HQ. It's large enough where you may actually just miss the flags, but. Panther advancing. Of course, with the armor skirts, he will take a lot less pen rate from the super bomb, but gets injured there. Bear Pioneers charge way forward. They do get picked off there. 40 squads advancing way forward. Here comes Calliope. Looks at Copeland. Looks at this Churchman Sound to a stray rocket. Panther only got hit a couple times. Everything else behind him is wasted.
Yeah, sniper reporting! Taking a beating!
Our squad moving over there. Find some shots there. Huh.
You have to reload!
Bullets are look like coming out of his buddy's face.
Listen up.
Our squad decapitated the sector. Folks heading this.
We're losing
There's on the
ground
69
out there.
tickets. Rush first in the field. Force retreat back
One
to
of our
snipers.
snipers
One
is
of them does
KIA.
get sniped. Our squad does fall back. Pershing engaging. He appears to be very happy to see the Panther. Pulls a miss there.
This ours. What say we like it down?
Rifle squad, here!
Fire there. Our squad could draw some fire. Here comes the Calliope barrage. Need some shots there onto the little bit of everything.
Take your ass to cover! Get him!
Pay
Our
attention!
squad taking some damage.
Eyes on me. We're all reinforced. Ready to die? Just make it count. Listen up. How can I afford to do this?
Good hits there. Our squad's now engaging. The bolts are getting quite wounded. I don't know if there's a medic on the map, so not picking up the casualties. Force retreat all those squads. Very nice. On MP40s, so just charge way forward. Panther is quite wounded. Pershing is wounded. Repair is on cooldown. Has 71 munitions per minute. So it's controlling the majority of the map.
Enemy.
After Pack 30 does get the crew. Got another Hellcat in the field. Does find another Panther in the field. Pershing has field repair active. Good hits there. Got the Pack 30 catch up on the Volks get hit on the Hellcat as well. He needs a pack gun attacks to help deal with the Hellcat as well as the Pershing. After all, field repair will out repair the damage from a single AT gun source. Africa's shot down the Pioneers, trying to repair up the Panthers. YP charging forward. Has been a manpower and fuel. Can get out a Sherman or another Hellcat. This play has a capture in his favor. Damage on various stuff there, but nothing too significant. Most of them just straight up miss. Bunker is at pretty healthy as well. This would Panther takes some hits, however. This gun's almost destroyed. Go to there on the
Enemy unit
Panther. This Panther goes down. Could have backed off a little bit more. Hellcat tries to way forward. Does get a bounce there. Person's a bit wounded. Activate looks like movement. Overran. Rob's watching to stop them. He has no conditions for a field repair. H1 does go down. 5-year rocket barrage reaching for grenade as well as sticky bomb. It's engine crit.
Enemy unit down.
Pershing's almost down. He's going to fall back a bit more. The Panther may get out with a shot. Gets a bounce there.
The enemy is
Engine
down
still
to 200
critted.
points.
That's a bump there on the Panther. No capture forward. It's a bounce there. Bounce there as well. Hellcat does take a 10. The Clyde is on the barrage right on in. It's off the Panthers. Wehrmacht player, not looking for any more armor at the moment. Has not been building any structures either. Another bounce there. Grenadiers is completely wiped. That was not a bounce. Gets Mangum destroyed in return. The US player will survive there. Trying to stop this one being captured, but grenade will help him out. This player has enough conditions for a 8th grenade. He's actually just suppressing it. Does fully suppress and put in it. VP's capture right now, just neutral capture is fine for the Wehrmacht player. Running through the helicopter to crush these guys, and gets the crush. I did not expect somebody to do that, but that was excellent. It was pinned, easy to crush, and he. That was a very smart play. Very thinking outside the box, seeing that Hellcat has 0 health remaining. I do believe that actually is technically 0 health. In Copy Heroes 2, if a shot doesn't pin, but does do deflection damage, you cannot kill a vehicle unless it gets a pin.
This territory is Uncle Sam.
Deflection damage will put the health down to 0, and thus it will still be alive. In actuality then, if it gets hit by any penetrating source at 0 health, it will die, even to smoke grenade or smoke mortar, because that would apply, and if that pins, it would apply 0 damage, killing it. How I explained beforehand, it pins if dealing 0 damage, thus leaving 0 health, and thus it dies. Some weird logic there. Got a Sherman 76mm. I didn't realize he had 76mm upgrade. The Wehrmacht player looks like he may be out of the game. Looks like he's doing nothing at the moment.
We are ready to close with the enemy.
Yep, looks like he's out of the game. He's just gone AFK.
Our supply lines are moving. We have territory out of supply.
Then maybe on a Discord call chatting. Not sure. And the Wehrmacht player has back to the game. This is Angrade saying, watching, and on to the next replay.